Hi everyone, this is Sally Harris. I hope you are doing well today. Today I want to talk about something that I feel like I talk about a lot, but I just wanted to reiterate what it looks like when you have a toxic adult child. And so a lot of people don't like that word toxic, and frankly, I don't either, but there really isn't a better word. If you can think of one, you put that in the comments. But really, toxic child, toxic relationship, right? So if one or more person in a relationship is causing major havoc, right, which usually ends up being both people having this issue, and then the relationship goes sour because one person reacts, the other person responds, and that is where the difficulty comes in. And so for those of you that are new to this channel, just know that this channel exists because I am a firm believer that every mom deserves a support system during this time. I know this is a rough road. I know this can be a long road, and I just want to be here for you. And I give out tips and things like that. And I also do one-on-one group coaching and workshops. And so I look forward to getting to know you better. So let's dive in here. There's a lot of things about that can be said for, you teach people how to treat you. And we as grown women tend to know that when it comes to other relationships, maybe even our marriages, friendships and things like that. But when it comes to our child, for some reason, I think we just think that doesn't apply. So we, whether right, wrong, or indifferent, we've taught our child how to treat us. And sometimes that's not in a good manner, right? And so we are having to kind of reverse roles here a little bit and kind of back up so we can continue to move forward. The first sign of having a toxic, if your child exhibits toxic behavior, I don't want to label your child as a toxic person, but their behaviors are toxic, because always remember that in the middle of all of this, you don't dislike the child, you dislike the behavior. You're not angry at the child, you're angry at the behavior. Well, sometimes you're angry at the child, let's be honest. But number one, when it comes to this, would be, as far as signs, is that they blame you for everything. And I mean everything. They blame you for the past, the present, and probably the future. Toxic behavior means that you cannot take responsibility for yourself and you have to blame someone else. They're either not capable of taking the responsibility or just choose not to. It could be both. Number two is that they verbally or even physically attack you. Harsh words that they use is their goal. They want to upset you. They are hurting for whatever reason, and they want you to hurt as well. And so keep that in mind. Those are some signs. The last one is control. It's amazing how I hear about how so many of our adult kids are trying to control your life. And a lot of you are letting them do it. And whether that means they're still living at home, not participating, using drugs and alcohol, not working, and all of that, in addition to all of that, they're being completely disrespectful to you. So that, my friends, is enabling, right? But these kids are trying to control you. They are controlling your life. They're controlling you until you change something, right? You have to make a change so that they realize that they need to change. And honestly, it's really the best thing for them as well. So those are three things. So they blame you. There's verbal or physical attack, which I hope there's not physical attack. That's a whole nother subject. But number three is control. So those three things are signs that you're in a toxic relationship with your adult child. So what do you do about it? And if you've been around this channel very long, you know that I'm all about boundaries. I believe that we need boundaries in every area of our life. So I strongly recommend that you take this to heart. But that is your answer. That is your answer. You need to protect and defend your own personal space, your own personal life. I think I know so many times that moms don't believe that they're worthy of having a life of their own, having their own space, doing things that they want to do and enjoy. Instead, what we do is get so wrapped up in their life and what's going wrong with these particular kids and we stop focusing on ourselves. And so as you create these boundaries, you can't control how they're going to respond to them either. And that is not really your problem. Your responsibility is to create them and deliver them with love. Their response to them, you can't guarantee how that's going to go, right? But at the end of the day, that is the first step in moving forward. So if you're a mom and you need help creating those boundaries, I would be honored to help you. I do one-on-one and group coaching, like I mentioned. If you're looking for a specific plan to put in place, we could do one-on-one, which is what it would take for that. I also just did a workshop yesterday on mom guilt, which was fantastic. I had a bunch of ladies. It was just a beautiful thing. And then now they're able to stay connected. And that's my goal, is to connect you. My goal isn't for you to work with me the rest of your life. My goal is for me to get you on a great playing field and then help you make connections with other moms that are going through similar things. Because one day you're going to be through your journey with this and you're going to be able to give solid advice to other moms as well. And that's what this is all about, right? So if you are interested in chatting with me about options and telling me a little bit more about what's going on with your personal situation, you can click the link below. And I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you.